desert somewhere.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
There we go. Now people can hear me. Because I misclicked. I clicked in the vicinity of the unmute on OBS, but apparently I wasn't. The mouse pointer wasn't enough on it, so yeah. Thank you, OBS. But hello, hello, hello. Actually, I need to do this. Oh, God. I'm not feeling very photogenic today, but apparently this helps. We may or may not have Cantrell today. Sadly, there is like weird lightning shenanigans happening on the East Coast, and Where's Lost Power shortly before showtime. So he may not.
Also on East Coast, but all
Yeah,
I got right now is rain.
yeah. Well, I said the East Coast is a lot. It's not just like oh, one place is experiencing lightning shenanigans. It's the whole coast. It's not.
Yeah,
You know,
I had a rainstorm earlier today too.
so hopefully I forget. I think he's in Jersey. I forget who's the power company in Jersey, but hopefully
I'm in
they.
Jersey.
Yeah. So hopefully they get to him in time and can actually get him some power before things get too far along. But with that said, the show must go on. Um, and hello, hello. So, quick update for those who are keeping score. Um, the circus is now in Escadar. The party has successfully, yes, I can
Holy.
words, successfully acquired a spot where they can actually like put up the circus and do performances and all that stuff. The catch
we
is
just
they have to
we got to clear it out.
yeah, you got to clear it out, and you already know that there is something here. There's a pack of wolves um,
Which we're going to try to relocate.
that you're gonna try and trap and relocate, which I'm so looking forward to this.
It's
Um,
either that or Shouther was on a sit up for an entire combat session.
so that's the plan for today, um, and as well as more clearing out of other stuff in the cave system that they found near the campgrounds, and
Oh, we killed 2 mooses.
yes, two moose were killed. I think the plural of moose is moose, one of those weird ones. Um,
that really.
Moosai.
moose. So two moose were killed. One is going to be used to trap the wolves. The other one was basically just gratis, and the rest of the circus performers are all going to be very happy that they have like a crap ton of meat on the menu for the next few days. Because I don't know if any of you've ever seen a butchered moose. Um, it's pretty much like a Bambi cow. Like it is, they're big. So that's a lot. That's a lot of meat that's gonna be on the plate for the performers, so they don't have to spend money to actually go out and procure stuff. And Shrathra finished the last one to finish her updated trick with Wolfie. I'm so waiting for her to lob an axe at Wolfie and see what happens.
Sure, she'll be fine.
She'll be fine. It's just an axe, she got this.
We've already established that we're gonna be setting the targets on fire too to
Yep.
have fireworks.
Yep. Fire targets, throwing axe. Yep. we're not gonna get in any trouble from the SPCA for this at all. We're,
Well, you
we're
can't have two juggling acts. It'd be boring.
we're totally okay. So let's get this party started, shall we? So let's do this. Okay. Maybe change the other map.
I think we left off. It was turning night, and I said I would try to keep watch over the cave.
Yep. I know you said that.
Yeah, we had said we were setting watches.
Yep.
We finished a full day, and we can't. But it's too late to set traps tonight. Was that the?
It was too late to set up the cage and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too because basically the setting up of the cage is going to be pretty much a full day affair. So you guys are there, and let's take control. Boink. He's initially out of danger, so basically reset your hit points.
Yay!
Reset your hero points. All right. So during the night where you discover that the cave has a wolf den, and you decided to not offend Shothra's ancestors, so she can still be the badass barbarian that she is. You decide you're going to trap the wolves as best you can, and then basically move them someplace else where they're not a harm to you or any potential visitors to the circus or any other performers or workers or what have you.
Or anyone after we leave.
So you guys, you guys are in luck because it's a circus, and sometimes there are animal acts, so there is a cage, but the cage
One for the bear.
but the cage isn't outright set up to do um, the kind of trapping you guys want, so it needs some finagling. So I need to know whether or not if you guys are going to have Yonk attempt to finagle the trap, or if you guys are going to basically try and cart the trap into Escadar proper, and then have one of the craftsmen there rig the cage for you. You have a functioning cage, you just don't have a cage that you can
Ready to trap the wolves.
that you could trigger remotely, which is the issue. So basically, you have a cage, where you can open and close and lock, and that's all well and good. But you'd have to be there, and you being there is going to completely upset the wolves, and they're not going to take the bait and probably wind up attacking you.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Let's give Yonk a try first before we have to go spend money.
Alright.
That would be my thought. I mean, if she's
Yeah.
available to do that, and she's not occupied with other tasks that we've already set her to, that would be. Or maybe she could delay those so she could do this for us.
Yep, she can do that. She will definitely try and get all that stuff. Alrighty. It's like things look weird. It's like, oh, I closed the wrong window. That's why. Okay, so let's see. Need to make a mental note to up Yonk's stats. But I have a pretty good idea of what they'll be. Alrighty. So Yonk.
So when she would have leveled with us. Will she just sort of keep on her current path then in terms of what she's doing?
Yep.
Okay. And would that apply to Jathal as well? He would just basically continue to do.
Jathal is a special case, but he will not remain the same level. But his leveling path is slightly different than you guys, because he is kinda, sorta an NPC. I have plans for Jathal.
I hope they're good ones.
I don't know. Depends. I might get a wild hair up my ass. You never know.
Might get a witch? I'm sorry.
A wild hair up my ass. That's an American expression for
Ah,
chicanery. All right, and to be fair, someone roll me a d10.
Here we go. I got a 7.
Okay. Let's see. So it's gonna take 4 days for Yonk to basically configure the trap in a way. Actually, wait, let me see what her roll was.
4 days? Jesus.
we've only got how long? 2 weeks?
2
But
weeks.
still, I mean,
Yes, okay.
is there any way if somebody helps her, she can do it faster?
It will take 2 days because
2 days.
her roll is adjusting the time frame. So it'll take 2 days. She
bad.
basically is going to modify the cage such that it's going to be like a some sort of rope trigger shenanigans. Where basically you are going to wait, however long the rope is. Yonk would suggest at least 50 feet because animals have good sense of smell. And then basically it'll be a tug on the rope when all or enough of the wolves are nomming on the moose meat, and then basically pull the trap, and then you trap as many wolves as you can. So you're officially the night of day 1, and she will have the trap ready for you to use. Oh,
Oh no!
Don't know where Siva went.
oh, we lost Eva. Oh, there she goes.
I'm sorry.
No, where is your waiting for your camera? Okay. Alrighty. So it's the night of day 1. It'll take her 2 full days to basically have the trap ready. So you can basically set the trap up on the 4th day. There is more area to cover. You can still monitor the cave entrance for activity, to see what have you, but there is more of the area to investigate and explore. So you do have those options. I just need to know where you guys are gonna want to go.
I will be the one monitoring the cave.
All right. So are you gonna basically make that your full-time thing? or are you gonna just do
Um,
it at night when everyone is taking their watches and whatnot?
let's say I'll be doing it at night, and then I'm gonna take the first half of the day. I'm gonna still try and befriend that bear.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring him a moose leg.
You're just gonna give him a whole leg of the moose.
Yeah, he's a bear.
Just to let you know, we only see like the poster for the second chapter on our Roll20.
Did I not? You guys should be. Oh, I didn't move you back over. Duh, that's my fault. Boink. Sorry, because I forget that I can move the map around on my other screen where I have the map for the OBS. So,
I'm kind of thinking maybe that Jathal and Shima and myself should. Uh, could we do something like set Cantrell to watch the cave during the day, and then the rest of us could go and explore the rest of the area? Is that doable or no?
um, I am gonna say no on that because there are dangers in on the map, and
Fair enough.
I don't know what you're gonna do to trigger what. Um, and normally, if a player's out, I put them in a no danger scenario. So basically, Kentrell is he's guarding the circus grounds.
Enough. Okay.
And where's my dude? Let's see
So
him.
Shatra, after you finish befriending or trying to befriend the wolf, would you be able to come with us to maybe do some more surveying of the stuff that isn't routine for the
Are you gonna
circus
try
people to
and
clean?
Are you gonna try and befriend the wolf the night, day one
Bear.
night, the bear on day one night, or the day of day two?
At any point which I have the opportunity to try and interact with that bear, I'm gonna try and interact with that bear.
Alrighty. So I would say probably better to deal with the bear in the morning, uh, when it's actually awake. Um,
I thought bears sleep during the night or sleep during the day.
not all bears have nocturnal schedules. Remember, this bear is a trained bear, so it
Oh,
basically it has the same
he
sleep
has
schedule
a
as.
bedtime.
Yeah, he rises and falls with the circus. So,
Well, doesn't he want dinner?
uh, he more than likely ate already.
Oh, damn it! Trying to get
Yeah,
every interaction I can with this bear, so it take a long time to try and befriend it.
he's just chilling. Alrighty, so night one, what are you guys doing for watches? I know you said you wanted to do watches.
I could do the first watch if you like.
Do the last watch.
Jathal and I could do the second one. Then we've got a melee there and a healer. I'm just not sure about doing it by myself if there is something.
Yep, that's fine.
Because I would hate to waste a spell at this point. Is something.
No, I forgot to copy somebody. Uh, Alrighty, so whoever's taking the first watch, um,
One
what's
second. What do I have to roll?
what skill are you gonna want to use?
Uh, I can use. What are my choices?
Uh, the most obvious ones are perception. Um, most obvious are your perception. You can use nature. You can use stealth. You can use survival.
Okay, stealth has my highest, so I'll use that. That is going to be 25.
Okay. Do. A second here. I just need to see. Just do it as a group. Okay. So you appear to be unseen. I'm just going to keep you guys there. But you do notice that near the cave entrance, you do see like um, like 3 wolves come out, and they're like sniffing, um, and they're basically, you can obviously see that they're sniffing where you guys have been walking, because they go over to where um, the bear carcass was, and see it's not there, um, and then they sniff around in the open area, like right around here, and they're basically just, it looks like they're trying to suss out like where you guys are. The actual circus encampment isn't on the plot map, but this it's but
Close.
it's like to the north
Mm-hmm.
of it. It's like, in the more open field area towards the north and the west. Um, they don't approach the campgrounds. They don't seem to notice you. You're fairly hidden within the foliage um, of the thicketed area. And they basically, from what you can tell, um, they kind of skirt away from the circus. Um, and then, like, near the end of your watch, they come back, and uh, 3 of them, their noses are kind of red. Um, they've obviously
Yeah, well, he's caught something.
they obviously found something like out, in the woods. It's been a few hours, um, and that, like, 2 of them have, like, rather sizable haunches of meat. Um, you know, some animal that they tore to pieces, because it's just basically just rended limbs in their mouths, just just, that they're just carrying around, and they basically just head back to the cave.
All right, I take a mental note that I saw 3.
All right, who's next?
I think
Going
Jasal and
to
I were taking the middle, but
muting for a second.
Mhm. All right,
so
so
I'd like to use perception.
alrighty.
Here, I've got the right dice here. That would be a 14.
Okay, 14. And Jathol is going to assist. And all right, so you guys are pretty much in the open area, um, making sure nothing gets too close to the camp. You're basically watching to see if any more wolves come from the cave, since you guys are made alert by Shima that the wolves had did some nightly hunting You do notice, and it's really kind of hard to see, but like as you're standing, like right around here, um, you notice
Are you
two.
pinging? How's the
Uh,
ping? I'm sorry.
yeah. So it's a little southwest of you guys. So near where that log was.
Okay, I'm not seeing a ping, but okay.
Oh, because I'm on the wrong. I'm on the wrong layer. Like, should be there. Now you should see it.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So you see. So you know that there's some sort of like weird, like nest of bugs or something in the log. You do see some like sort of bug activity um, near the log, but that's not what catches your eye. There's a faint glow that you notice um, traversing the path a little bit. You can't really see what's making the glow because the bend cuts off your field of view. But during the night, um, as you're patrolling, there's something that's producing some sort of luminescence that is traversing the the larger body of water that you know is to the south that leads into the river. Well, that the river leads into for the swamp.
I will suggest to Jathal that we mention that to the others in the morning so that we can investigate it as a group during the day.
Alrighty. Cool. So nothing actually comes out to deal with you guys, and then the last watch is Shothra.
Yep. I'm gonna have a piece of meat ready to go in case they come near.
Oh, you're gonna try and give them an offering so they don't attack you?
Yeah. Maybe I'll try and befriend the wolf too.
A
Maybe
second
Wolfie will
wolf.
have a maybe Wolfie will have a brother
Or
Uh,
sister.
or sister.
well, I will tell you, you do know that trying to tame a wolf in the presence of their pack is not an easy task.
Doesn't mean I couldn't still try.
I I I only provide the rope. I don't tell you what not to tie.
I'm gonna use perception.
Alrighty, go for it.
16, and can Wolfie roll a perception too?
Yep, Wolfie can make a scent based check.
Why does Wolfie do better than me?
I don't know. Your dice just
Why
like.
is 6 for Wolfie?
Oh wow.
I
Uh,
got a flat 15.
yeah, Wolfie like totally like 100% like sniffs out the majority of the trail the other wolves used to like, and it looks like they went like way far off to the west um, to find something, which kind of makes sense because Shima did say it took them a while before they came back with something. Um, but um, let's see. While you are searching and doing your waiting, you hear some music playing, but only you seem to notice it.
What?
Yep, like Wolfie isn't triggering on it or anything. And then when the music stops, something you are familiar with pops into view.
It's the little raccoon!
And we will pop this up for.
Good thing Wolfie can't see it?
No, Wolfie sees the raccoon. Just
Oh.
Wolfie just doesn't treat it as a threat.
Oh, she just goes, "Er."
So, so the raccoon pops up, and as usual, it appears in like a cloud of, confetti and all sorts of stuff, and it's on its ball, and it puts its little twirling plates away and hops off its ball, and it reaches into a bag. And it, like its arm like goes real deep into the bag. So and its arm is longer than the bag is reaching into. So it's very weird. Um, so he pulls out this like little stool thing and he lays it down, and then he reaches back into the bag again, and then he pulls out a platter that has a cake on it. Puts the cake on the stool, and there's like a big candle on the top of the cake. And then one more time he reaches like into like this bag, and then he pulls out this flattish rectangular box, and it's like it's like bigger than he is, you know. But I mean, it's like maybe twice the size, and it's like it's like this, you've never seen something wrapped like this, but it's basically just it's about maybe 6 to 8 inches, wide, and it's like maybe like like 3 by 2 on the other dimensions, and it's like wrapped up, and it's like very circusy, festive wrapping paper with like this just gaudy gold sprinkly bow, and he leans it up against the stool, and he looks at you, and then he looks at Wolfie, and then he waves his hand, and then he poofs away again in like this shower of like just confetti and glitter.
He didn't even wait to let me blow out the candle.
He didn't light the candle. The candle's there.
Oh.
Happy birthday!
She's just looked around, be like, how did he know it was my birthday?
So for those of you that don't know, this is a thing I do for my players. If your birthday happens close to a session day, I will give you a birthday gift in game. It just not.
Oh dear.
I completely forgot you were doing this, by the way.
And you'll likely do it for mine because I am the 5th of August,
Yep,
which is a Friday.
Everyone gets a gift near their birthday, if it's near session day, because that's just what I like to do. It's not anything that's going to break the campaign, but it is something that has some sort of benefit. What it is, you don't know because I make it up. So in the middle of your watch, your little weird clown raccoon mascot thing appears and left you a cake, and a box.
Ooh. I'm gonna look at Wolfie and just tell her I don't think you can have the cake. But she'll toss like a piece of meat to her. That's your cake.
That's your cake.
That's your cake. And I'll go up, and I'll take a little scoop with my hand, because I don't have forks. So, scoop a giant big old clump, put it in my mouth, and I'll open the present.
so the cake looks like it's like chocolate frosting with like weird multicolored glitters and stuff. But the thing is, when you bite into the glomp of cake that you just gnashed out with your hands, it doesn't taste. It tastes like cake, but actually it's the whatever is your most favorite cake flavor or dessert flavor is what you taste. So if you say you love pecan pie, even though you're eating a cake, it tastes like pecan pie or whatever is the best pecan pie you've ever had that you can remember.
I do love me some ice cream chocolate cake.
That is what the handful of cake you have in your hand tastes like.
Let's go. We got ice cream. Then Wolfie really can't have that.
And what else are you doing?
I open the box.
Alrighty. So you open the box. Nothing bad happens to the box. There's a little bit of sorry, a friend of mine is trying to find out when he can drop something off for me. A little bit of tissue paper you have to, pull past. Cool, sorry for that. And so you pull it to the side, and it's an outfit.
Ooh. An outfit.
Yep.
Is it an outfit for me or for Wolfie?
It is an outfit for you. Basically, you pull it out, and it's a lion tamer's outfit. And it's like all multicolored, and it's the knee, like the knee length, that goes down to the knee spats, and it has the tights and the pointy shoes, and it has like it has this weird multicolored bustier type thing, and the overcoat vest that's like the half coat with the tails, and then on there's like some like riding crop thing in there, and then there's like an obvious like some sort of weird disc that you take out, and it pops open, and it's like a top hat.
Got a circus outfit. I never could come up with one.
So you basically have a circus outfit, and because it's a raccoon gift, when you look at it, like, are you gonna put it on, or are you just gonna look at it right now?
Oh no, shit, yeah, you're gonna see her go into a bush, strip down, and try it on.
Would she really go into a bush though?
Probably not.
I know you're modest, but nothing Shathra's done in this entire campaign makes me believe that she would, that she would hide the goodies while she's putting on something. If she thinks no one else is around.
Oh, she would. I mean, she lets it all hang out,
All right, so you put on this outfit, and it's like it fits you perfectly. It does. It's like surprising that nothing's loose, nothing's out of place, and when you put it on, you instantly have in your mind knowledge of what this outfit does. So this is raccoon tamer's gear. So what it does is, at will, you can speak with animals, as per a druid of your equal level. So basically, whatever. And it also, and this is all stuff that you have to be wearing the entire outfit to gain the benefit from. You can't just have a piece of it.
Even the little top hat.
Even the top hat. the benefit of the benefits are only if the entire outfit is worn.
Alright, I can't let that top hat fall off then.
It surprisingly doesn't, it, like, unless you want to take it off your head, it doesn't seem to like just naturally fall off.
Cool. No one can snatch off my head then.
It'd be like an ion stone. They'd have to make an opposed check to get to it, and then actually make another check to take it off your head. It's not an impossibility, but it can be done. It's just itself. Like if you bow, it's not gonna fall off your head. It's kind of weird. It's kind
It's
of
a
weird.
magic hat.
Yeah, you can't pull a rabbit out of it though. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah,
Should
Can't
let
pull a
Cantrell
Wolfie
have this
out.
then.
you're the wrong class to get that perk.
I wonder if I do
So
with Cantrell if he could pull a rabbit out of the hat.
it would that if someone else other than you wore this outfit, that it wouldn't do anything, and it would just be depending on their size, either be like a baggy circus outfit or be too tight. And in addition to the speak with animals, you currently get a +2 modifier to any animal interactions that you do. Meaning
Oh, shoot.
anything that you do that involves some sort of check or save or any kind of that, where an animal, and an animal meaning something that is beast class. So if it's not a beast, you don't gain the benefit. Um, that is of specifically bestial class. You currently get a +2 modifier to any checks that you perform. That includes performances. That includes animal handling. Anything that you would normally do that would require some sort of check or save or roll. You currently get a +2. And that is what it does currently. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that the outfit wants adulation, meaning it wants praise from crowds. And
Okay.
it seems like whatever fuels the magic in this outfit needs cheers.
Okay, so I
Right.
can't just wear it every day.
You can wear it every day, but you have a feeling that that to there's you feel there's some sort of um, energy pool that it has.
Well,
Um,
it charges.
um, kind of, sorta. Not so much charges, but you have a feeling that what it can do right now isn't all it can do. It's just not. It hasn't soaked in enough praise to do other things.
So since I know, so I know inherently that I can speak to animals with this on.
Yep.
Can I just look at Wolfie and be like, "Hi, Wolfie"?
And Wolfie responds. It's like, "Hey, master."
To conserve its power, I'm going to strip that down, put my regular clothes back on, and put it back in the box for safekeeping. And
Alrighty.
I will put this on in the morning to speak to the bear.
And like,
I was about to say, the bear is next.
The bear is
and,
next.
and then like while you're like when you're taking off and you're putting your regular clothes off, like Wolfie, like he does like little gifts and stuff at you, but gives you like the confused dog look when you don't, because it like Wolfie now can't understand you, but it did before, so it's confused. So
That's the Wolfie.
just pat her, but it's okay. It's okay.
already, I've been trying to find like a good picture for it so I can make a proper compendium card for this item. I'm still looking on it.
Okay.
So there's some examples of stuff like in the actual campaign itself, but I kind of don't want to use something that's already from like a bad guy, because there are
Spoilers.
there are some bad guys that will tell you in this campaign. I won't tell you when or where, but yeah, there are some bad guys that wear circus performer uniforms 24/7. So, but yeah,
Dun,
so
dun, dun.
so that's the outfit, um, and you don't you weren't down any hit points or anything, but you feel, since you ate the cake, you feel surprisingly revitalized. Like you feel like you got a full day's rest. You feel like your belly's full. You're just coasting. and and it's the cake that was left for you, now that there's less of it, because you basically just took an orc hand and just
Yep.
um, you do know that anyone that eats a serving um, of this cake will receive a full heal, full day's rest, and any natural conditions that are placed upon their body are removed.
It's magical cake.
Yep.
Man, it's too bad I don't have a container to put this in.
What's left of it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not meant for you to have a whole bunch of it for all the time. Yeah.
Got limited time use on it. If it's ice cream, it's gonna melt within the day.
Yeah.
Even
just
before then.
it just tastes like ice cream. It's not actually ice cream.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
so your shift continues. I'm presuming like you're gonna take like the stool and the cake into um, the tent area. Are you going to light the candle?
Yeah.
All right. So you light the candle. Um, the heat
And I
from
make
the
a
flame,
wish.
that won't work. I'm
Oh.
not that. I'm not that generous. Not that generous. You light the candle. The brightness of the candle is unusually bright, especially if you're doing it at night. Um, and the flame, you would expect like a red flame, normal flame from a candle, but it's not a red flame. It's a very bright blue flame. You basically have a candle of continual flame.
Ooh.
Mm.
So basically, you have to actually light the candle. It will not ignite automatically. Um, like you need to use a tinder or some sort of spark of fire. Uh, something that can produce a flame needs to touch the wick, and it'll produce a bright blue flame for you. Oh crap. Sorry. You know what? Let's take our first break because my friend is here and he's dropping off some stuff for me. And just to get that out of the way, since we actually started on time and it's been an hour, just about. Um, but yeah, so it actually. Yes, all right, cool. Oh wait, he's on the way. Why do you do that?
Good question.
It's like you ever have a friend who tells you like I'm here, but he's not here. He's like a couple minutes away. He's like, you're not here. Here means I spend 5 minutes of effort and
Door.
we're face to face. That's what here
Mhm.
means. I can I can take a quick jaunt. I exit my door. You're there, or it's just love and pieces.
Yeah.
We're not taking a break.
We're gonna take a break, but I just want to finish off my train of thought. So for the candle, so the candle basically it has the continual light spell. So basically, it's uh, 30 feet of 30 feet of vision, and then basically another 30 feet of low light vision. So it operates just like um, the
Dark
continual
vision.
light spell. It does not provide dark vision.
Dang.
Um, does not provide dark vision. Sorry. Again, I'm not that generous. Um, the one thing you do know about the candle is that um, normal magical darkness cannot extinguish this flame. So basically, a darkness spell, any magic spell of moderate level that has a darkness side effect does not affect this candle. So you still have, like, you will still have its vision while you're in the area of the candle. Any magical darkness that exceeds it, it doesn't dispel darkness. It's just not affected by it. So, example, someone casts darkness in front of you. The darkness is there, but it's not visible as long as that candle's lit. Once
Okay.
once your area leaves where that darkness is, if it's still active, it'll then just come back into focus. Like a Venn diagram, but with magic.
Sweet.
I will let you know that the cake you have, you can put it in like any simple container, or like some sort of like bag, or wrap it or something. There are means for containing the cake. You know that the cake only has a 3-day shelf life.
Man, the short shelf life cake.
For us, 3
It
days is an eternity.
it's
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
but it's magic cake. And there is enough cake for everyone to nom on in the party. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, so let's take our first break, and then we'll start day 2. We already made the rolls for Yonk. We know what she's doing. The only thing I need to know from you guys is what other parts of the area are you going to try and explore while the cage is being made. So you guys think about that, and then we will come back in a few minutes. Might be a little bit longer than a few minutes because I'm waiting for someone to drop something off. But don't go away. We'll be back in a little bit. See ya. live.
Hey.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. All right. So we're now day 2.
Mhm.
So what are you guys doing at the start of day 2, aside from having breakfast and whatnot?
The usual. I suggest maybe
Oh, that was
searching
muted.
around other areas until we can get the trap set up.
While they're eating like breakfast and communing, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna be throwing on my my new outfit,
Oh God. Okay.
and I'm just gonna come out, make a big show, and be like, "Look what I got!"
Oh,
Uh,
don't you look flashy?
Ta-da!
Don't you look flashy?
the other like performers and workers and whatnot are very impressed by your duds.
As someone who never really wore a circus garb before, do a. You're muted, Siva. Did you say do a spin?
You're on mute.
No.
No.
We don't hear
No.
you.
Oh, she's gonna restart Discord.
All right,
I
we're gonna
think she
be.
wanted me to do a spin.
I'm not sure what's happening with Siva's Discord today. It is not being friendly. There we go. You're still muted.
I
Still
can't.
no.
Still.
So if you hold your mouse over the Discord icon, is the mic icon with a red X on it?
No,
'Cause-
it'd be shown for us too. Sometimes in the user settings, though, when you go to voice and video, sometimes the input device swaps.
Yeah, check your input.
yeah, it might be. It
I know
might be.
sometimes it changes my headset, so I always have to go in and set it back because otherwise I won't hear anything.
She's gonna
Yeah.
have to do Raven tech support.
Yeah, I hate when mine does that. It took me a while to figure out how to make it stop doing that because I have a USB headset. So like, for some reason, it would like if I. Give her one more minute to try. You know it's
Yeah,
serious
that's
when you have,
someone-
but you know it's
someone
Maybe
serious
has
when
her
you have
headset
headphones.
died.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be able to hear us though. She can hear us.
Am I muted now?
There
Oh,
you
No,
you're
go.
good
there
now.
you go.
Okay, I restarted my headset. So I'm so sorry.
No worries.
No worries.
I saw you do this motion on my. Does she saying she wants me to do a spin?
Absolutely, yes, yes.
I do a big flashy spin.
Uh,
She'll applaud appreciatively and nudge Jathal to applaud if he isn't already doing so.
now, now
The
the
clothes seem
spin
happy.
no, the spin that you're doing, is it just like just to spin around to show off the outfit, or are you trying to get a reaction out of everyone who's around you?
Yeah, let's do it both.
So then I need a performance check.
Okay, and I need a +2 to that.
There's no animals involved unless you're going to do something
Oh,
with
okay.
Wolfie. I need to know specifically what you're
Oh,
doing.
definitely.
That is the condition of the +2.
Oh, that's right. That is a condition of the +2. Okay. No, I'm not doing something cool. Okay, I'm just doing a spin. 21.
21. All right. Yeah, you spin around. Everyone is thoroughly impressed. Like the other performers give you give you uh, uh, you know give you praise and they clap. As they would do during anyone's performance. You feel a little weird. The like the you like 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 no one else sees anything odd, but there's like this very faint gold mist that comes from everyone who's giving you applause, and it it just just kind of envelops the suit, and then it doesn't last a long time, like maybe like half a second, but there's obviously something magical happened when people were cheering you on just now.
Got some charge back from using it with Wolfie last night.
So some of the actual performers are going to ask, where did you have it made? Because it looks really well done and it fits you. Like I said, it fits you perfectly.
Nug
So,
like a bug.
yep.
Uh, she's like, it was a gift. It just showed up on my watch last night with some cake. So, I don't know where it's made from. But doesn't it fit so well?
And you get adulation from the other performers and whatnot.
Oh, I'm milking this. And she's gonna be like, Wolfie!
And Wolfie
Do
just
a little dance.
I need a nature
Join
check,
me for a
please.
dance. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm milking this.
Well, actually, it's gonna be a performance check, and you get a +2 because now you're trying to command Wolfie to do a dance.
With me, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a 10. 22.
Me too. Yeah, Wolfie. Like
As a little.
like
as a little hop.
everyone hears Wolfie like bark, but Wolfie's like she's like like what's the dance, and she just like gets up on her hind legs, and
Like
she's
that.
and she's pawing at you, while she's up on her hind legs, and she goes, "Oh, I'm doing it. I'm dancing. Like I'm dancing. I'm dancing." And everyone else just hears excited yipping from Wolfie.
I love this. Do I get more applause?
With the check, yeah, well, yeah, it's in the performance check, yeah. So, yeah, you get more applause. You see more of that golden light entering the
Totally
outfit.
milking this.
You do anything else, or?
And then she'll just stop and be like, foreshadowing for the next performance. Just a taste.
Everyone's pretty excited. They're like, oh, people are like, oh, I can't wait. The other animal acts are like, are talking about how they need to step up their game, like because they know you just got that wolf, so they're just like, it's already dancing. She just got it. It's like, I think it's Armando, the bird act.
And then Eliza.
Oh,
Mr.
does the
Pickles.
bird say anything?
She hasn't talked to the birds.
But if they're squawking, can't you just hear them?
Well, the birds. Well, he like. There's one bird that walks around with him, but the rest are in their cage. But the one bird, like just looks at Wolfie, and she just kind of like humps. Just
Yes! Wolfie's got a rivalry with Mr. Tickles and a bird.
yeah. Like the bird doesn't really say anything, but the bird if birds had lips, like you would definitely hear like a humph. Very, very like there's acknowledgement, but it's like fucking upstart. Kind of tone in the humphing of the bird. Alrighty.
And with that, she will bow. And she's like,
Hmm.
I will return.
Let me guess. Are
To
you
the
going
group.
over to the bear?
Yup! Come on, Wolfie!
Like, okay, where are we going?
We're going to go see a bear.
Ooh, like the one from last night. Ooh, I don't want to see a bear like that. That one wasn't tasty.
I love this. No, not a dead bear, an alive bear.
Okay, are we gonna hunt it?
No, not this one.
Oh,
Give it some moose meat.
We'll go hunt something later. Did you want moose meat instead?
yeah.
She'll throw a piece of some moose meat to her.
Oh yeah,
Good job with the dance.
she just noms it down, just like just like. "Arr." All right, so you're outside the. Give me a second here. Bonk,
The
bonk, bonk,
bear's carriage.
Yeah. Give me a second here, because I totally knew you were gonna try and tame the bear, but
Damn straight.
I completely forget what this bear's name is. I
I actually forgot what his name is too.
well, I don't write anything down because it's in the module. I just forgot to bring up his card so I can have it ready, because I was ready for just combat and trapping wolves, and I totally forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. She's gonna try and tame the bear.
I'm gonna get more friendly with the bear. I don't think I'm gonna tame it, but I'm gonna get more friendly with it. I think I've only had a few successful tries with the bear.
Yeah, the bear. From what you can tell, the bear is neutral with you.
Yeah, we're not at exalted yet. We're at neutral.
Yep.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants a friend to talk to.
Let's see. Ba. Synopsis. Where is your stupid name? I know that it is on his. It's in the adventure. I know I've read his name before.
You have.
Yeah.
And you told it to us, but don't recall.
Yeah.
Belong to the brother of the
Well,
ringmaster that was
he's not
murdered.
he's a friend. He's not the ringmaster. There is.
No. Oh, okay. But he was from the other circus, right?
Yes, he was with the escapees. I'll get it later. That was just my fault for not grabbing it. Let's see where I know. Tribes. Oh, wait, here we go. That's the tower. It's like in a really weird note. I'll grab it the next break. You know, we'll just say, the bear's Yogi for now, just to keep things moving. It's not his name, but we're just gonna say it is. But yeah, it's. He's like, can't find the note that has the location markers for the original map, because that is where the bear's name is, which is annoying. So you go to where the bear's wagon is,
Mm-hmm.
and the door is open, and he's just chilling there. And what do you do? Like the bear, like,
Huh?
Like he's just chilling there.
Oh, he's just chilling with the door open.
Yeah, he's just sitting outside, just
Oh, okay.
just slumped in front of his wagon, just catching some air. Okay, the bear's name is Bardolph.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Did not
Bardolph.
I did not name the bear. That's his name. He's a he, just so you remember, he is a grizzly bear and he
Yeah.
is large.
With a grisly name.
Well, Wolfie and I are just going to approach and be like, "Hi, Bardolph."
And Bardolph, um, he like looks at you and he just goes, "It's you again."
I'm a bother, apparently. I'm just gonna bet. We hunted some moose yesterday. Would you like some? And she'll just hold up a moose leg.
And he's super confused because he like looks at you and he understands what you're saying. And
It's the outfit. It's the outfit.
he's like, "You can speak bear? Even the
Uh,
master,
I
even the master couldn't speak bear."
well, she's
And you
gonna
have
look at him.
you
But
have moose.
yeah, whole bunch.
Like he like takes a deep like sniff, and he like
Fresh
just
kill yesterday.
and he just like flumps up onto his like onto his four legs, and he just stomps over to you, and like sits down and like basically puts out like his paw, like he's waiting for you to give him the moose meat.
Here you go.
And he grabs it and he sniffs it and he's like, "Hmm, moose, long time." And he just starts gnawing at the moose meat. He goes, "Hmm, not bad." And he just keeps gnawing at it. And then he like looks at Wolfie. He's like, "You have good master." And then he just keeps, and like Wolfie's like excited and like agrees, like, "Yep, master's great."
And she'll just look at the bear at Bardolph and just be like,
Sorry, that's my upstairs neighbors doing something
I
loud.
thought you had like a, I thought you had a knocking at your door.
No, that was my upstairs neighbor. I was like, "Okay, what's going on, guys?" Yeah, my upstairs neighbors, like, I don't like I swear they're every day. It's just like home improvement up there. It's it's like sometimes just the weirdest noises just come from my upstairs neighbors. I have no idea what they do up there. I don't want to know. Like like all I know is no weird smells come from their door. No weird drippings are on my ceiling. So it's like I can safely guess it has nothing to do with dead bodies. So we're cool. Whatever they're doing.
Don't need no cops just yet.
Alrighty. So yeah, so yeah, the bear, Bardolph is like, he's just chilling, sitting, about a couple feet from you, just nomming on the moose leg, and just he's not really talking because like he's just eating, and
He's
he's
just eating, yeah.
and it's kind of weird because you would expect him to just put it on the floor and just eat it, but it's a little clumsy, but I mean, the moose leg is big enough where he can like just like grab it and hold it up to his face while he's sitting down, and he just eats it.
Love
And
this.
and he's just like taking big old like honking chomps out of it.
I just thought, when we killed the fresh moose yesterday and killed two of them, really, that you would appreciate a fresh kill. I know Wolfie
Mm.
loves it.
Fresh meat, good. It's like need to have more often.
And next time Wolfie and I go hunting, we'll bring you some.
Tell Fancy Man he knew circus leader. More fresh meat.
Fancy man?
makes the sparkles.
Oh, Cantrell. Okay, I will let him know.
Good.
So how have we've noticed that you've been kind of to yourself lately since your last master. Um, great guy.
Mhm.
How have you been?
He like puts on a sad face. Give me 1 minute. My friend is here with with what he's dropping off for me. So I'm just gonna pause just for a second. You guys, I'm not gonna take us to a break or anything like that. But you guys talk amongst yourselves. Uh, keep it kosher.
I will try.
And I will be right. I will be right back.
For anybody who's watching, I'm determined to get this bear. I am determined to have Shothra's zoo animals in the circus. I got a wolf. I got 2 random eggs, don't know what they are. And I'm working on a bear.
Those. How far along are those eggs now?
We gotta
No
ask
idea.
Azarin.
I have no idea. I gotta check on those eggs. That's the next goal after the bear.
Righty.
I'm determined to make Shothra the grand animal act. Mr. Tickles and the bird guy
birds.
can eat his heart out.
So
I am the animal act going forward.
We have a guy with birds. Didn't we have a guy with snakes as well?
Yeah, that's Eliza.
Eliza and Mr. Tickles. Mr. Tickles is the snake, and
Mr. Tickles, and then she
Eliza,
has like a little bit of. She has like other small ones apparently according to
yeah,
Azarin.
yeah, and then Axel's the bird guy. So they're the only
Birds.
the only 2 we have.
If I can get Cantrell a rabbit, I'll get Cantrell a rabbit. Damn it!
We'll have to get
Pull it out of
we'll
his
have to
hat.
get Cantrell a top hat as well.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of stuff that Cantrell needs to check on.
Well, I'm working on the bear.
If we have time today, or Jathal and I would share at some point the what we saw on our watch with the sparkly path and everything, and suggest that perhaps we could investigate that after we were done with
All
all
right.
of the animals.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Friend of mine brought me like 10 pounds of lamb and a cinnamon roll.
But what time's supper?
If you can get here before I eat it all, you're more than welcome. You got the longest ride out of anybody.
Is it like fresh lamb or like?
Oh, I mean, it's frozen, but it's
Not that grocery store bought lamb.
no, it's farm fresh. He paid for
Oh,
a
okay.
lamb. He paid for a lamb
Oh.
last year to have it butchered. But
Oh.
like his wife and daughter. Quick story time. I swear, just super fast. So his wife and daughter, I love them to pieces, but like they can't make up their mind if they're vegan or not.
Oh. Okay.
So they're sad that daddy, well, the daughter, Liv, she's sad that daddy bought a lamb and had it butchered because it wasn't like, just, like a package that you go to like, the Costco and get. It was, something fuzzy and cute that was tromping around the field, and then it wasn't one day.
Yeah, that's how I felt with my dad and my pigs. It was. Yep. I would ask him when he would come back, where's such and such pig.
Yeah, that's why you don't name the farm animals. Don't name
Well,
them.
my dad didn't teach me that one.
Yeah,
You had
should've.
named them all?
Huh?
You had named them all?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
that's traumatic.
Yeah, it was extremely traumatic. I didn't care when the boar, our big boar, went to the slaughterhouse because he was like, he was trying to hurt my piglet. So when he disappeared one day, I didn't really care. But
Yeah.
Pearl, when Pearl was my favorite next to Piglet. And by the way, I named her after Pearl from SpongeBob, the big whale. Yeah, that's what she was named after. So when
Yeah.
she disappeared and didn't come back, I was extremely upset.
Yeah, Pearl run away. Sorry. Daddy will fix that hole in the fence.
Oh, and then we had another pig that I liked. He was kind of like the runt of the group. His name was Houdini because he literally would somehow find a way to get out of the cage, of the pig pen.
Until one day
He would all of a sudden, look, there's Houdini outside the backyard just grazing. What? Why is he outside of the cage? And then my dad would run out and have to get him back in the pig pen.
So you're talking to Bardolph,
Yep, I'm talking to Bardolph.
who's just
About the pigs.
It's a big story for after.
he'll just want pig. I can tell you now. So he's happily nomming on the.
Oh yeah, I asked him
on
if
the
he's
site.
doing okay after since he's been
Down.
since he's been kind of like secluded and a little bit down.
Miss Master. Master was good.
I know you miss Master. No one can ever replace him.
And then he slams it's not like there's like when he says he misses his master, there's this aggression comes across his face, but it's not aimed at you, and he just he drops the meat and he slams his paw on the ground, and he's like cat lady will pay, and it's like I will eat her entrails.
Shimmer's not going near the bear.
Cat lady, you're talking about the other circus, correct?
Yes, other big house, big cave.
Great house. Okay.
Cat lady mean. She hurt Master.
She did. She murdered him?
She killed. What's murder?
Yeah. Same thing.
Yes, she murdered Master. She pay.
Well, she
it's like
doesn't.
Master was friend.
course.
Raised Bardolph
Master-
since Bardolph was cub.
Oh, that's really very sad though.
Like, tell Sparkly Man that if we attack other cave, Bardolph go. Murder cat lady.
Well, I don't think. Well, I certainly wouldn't stop you. In fact, I would probably join you.
Yes, we will eat her entrails together.
I don't know if I would go that far, but
There's a bit of a clink on the street.
So, I mean, he's still a bear. He's not a person, guys.
I would leave her intros for you and Wolfie. I think I'll have to pass on that one.
Yes, little one, we will partake of the cat lady's entrails, the evil one, the one that hurt my master. And then, and then, Wolfie's like, not nice cat lady, right?
No,
And
not that cat lady.
And then, she's like, okay, I like that cat lady.
No,
She's nice.
not that cat lady. There's another
And
cat lady.
Shimmer just passes by and takes a glance over to see what's going on, and then immediately see the bear a little bit angry and moves on.
I just feel like keep watching. No, Wolfie, there's two cat ladies. Our cat lady is nice. that cat lady he's talking about is horrible.
And then she like just start growling. It's like, and then she like, she walks up to like Bardolph and she like nuzzles like his foot. She's like, yeah, we will get the, we'll get the Bat Cat Lady together and we'll eat her entrails. And then, Bardolph grabs like, like the moose meat, and he bites off like a little bit and like, spits it on the ground for Wolfie, and like kind of like, clumsily pets Wolfie. It's like, good. And Wolfie just like eats the meat.
At least they're getting along.
To anyone else who sees what's happening right now, it's basically just looks like the bear is befriending the wolf. Like they just hear the bear grumbling and like, Wolfie like yipping and kind of sort of howling. It's like a few of the circus people like walk by concerned because they know Bardolph can be kind of cranky, but they're like you're the new tamer of the circus who tames more than just one type of animal, so they're like everyone's like, maybe we'll get Bardolph back in the circus. It's like, so they're just kind of letting you be you'll see, especially when Bardolph made like the big slam, everyone's like, oh shit, they're ready to jump in, and then he just picks up the meat and starts eating again. They're just like, they're like, all right, like some of the more burly circus guys are like, just kind of hanging out in the way background, just like if
tense.
Yeah, like basically waiting, like if Bardolph like flips out, they're ready to jump in to like pull you away or what's left of you by the time.
I would not need their help. I'd be fine.
Still, it's a grizzly bear. They're not gonna presume it's not gonna get a good womp in on you.
I'll be fine. So,
are you gonna ask anything else, or?
He's just gonna be like, no one will ever be able to replace your master, but I will do my best to be a friend to you. And she'll take out her, show her hand for like a head pat and see if he'll let me do it.
Give me a nature check. And you get a +2 because you're wearing your full outfit.
23.
23, yeah. Like Bardolph, he bites on the bone of the moose, and he just leans forward close to you.
And I'll give him a good pet, and Wolfie.
And he kind of just, and he when you pet his head, he kind of just like you have the strength to kind of sort of resist, but he just kind of leans in hard to the pet.
Aww.
And he doesn't really say anything, but I mean, there's some bear grumbles. And then
you gain some ground.
And then he he drops the meat on his hand, and then he goes, need finished food, and he bites it, and then he goes back into his trailer and closes the door behind him.
And she'll just look at Wolfie and be like, I think we made a new friend today.
I will tell you that you have now
probably expended the whole entire thing.
You have moved into friendly with the bear.
Yes, we're getting there.
I
decided to go on a bounty hunt and kill the cat lady. And then he'll be tamed.
Well, we just can't go in there and do that, but
maybe one day.
You could try. I mean, you can make other attempts. but as it stands right now, I'm not like you could look it up. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to, but you're uh, so uh, how like the relations with things, especially for training, has different levels. You've gone from neutral into the first stage of friendly. Um, so the DC now for you to attempt to move higher in the relation chart with Bardolph is now moving on the decreasing end because now you're moving into
Mm-hmm.
positive affection for you. So it'll be easier. Um, you're not at a level yet where you can basically train him or have him acknowledge you as
Oh no, yeah.
his new master. But yeah, you've made positive progression for today.
That's all that matters. And I'll
Yeah.
just keep visiting the bear.
So I'm so Gwen and Jarthal mentioned they saw some glowy lights last night near that
Yeah, but I
past
think
that log.
while you were AFK for a minute, we were also talking like about all the animals, and I think Shathra wanted to inquire
Yeah.
about the eggs
Yeah, I need
first,
to
if
go
he
check
could.
on the eggs.
So the eggs are being tended to. Um, they like the eggs are in good condition, um,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't seem like they're close. They don't really know because no one in the circus has ever hatched this type of egg before. Um, they kind of are aware of the gestation period, but they don't know when the eggs were actually laid. So they can't tell you specifically how much longer the egg has to go before they're hatched because they weren't no one was around when the egg well none of you were around when the egg was laid, so they don't know how long the egg has been gestating. So the egg is in good health, they know that, but they can't
Yeah.
really tell you, how far along the process is, until, it just starts hatching.
Okay. Uh, can I pull a Pokemon hat and put my ear up against the edge and see if I hear anything?
You don't hear. Give me. This is only because you have the suit on. Give me a perception check, and I'll let you get a +2.
Oh, sweet. This suit's being wonderful today. You said a perception check?
Yep.
20. 320.
Um, you don't smell anything odd, so you know the egg hasn't gone bad.
Cool.
Um, and you don't hear like any like sloshing inside the egg when you pick it up to put it to your ear. Um, you don't really hear anything else, and you're not aggressively shaking the egg, I'm
No.
presuming. Okay,
No, 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 no.
so you think that like it's past the stage where it's like a yolk and goop.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be, a baby dinosaur to some degree in the shell.
Or something.
You're just not sure to what degree of doneness it's along in its gestation.
How long is it cooked for? In the
You
egg.
know, yeah, kind of, sorta.
Hmm.
But
Alright.
You know,
there was no movement or anything. But again, you're not 100% sure.
you could always ask the circus crew to keep you posted if they
Yep.
notice it hatching.
Oh,
Yep,
they
I'll
are.
just,
I mean,
yeah.
they've already been like, we'll let you know. You do know that it has been, over a week already since you've taken custody of these eggs, but you
Yeah.
don't know how long they've been, you know, nested prior to you taking them from the Yugolovs.
All right. And she'll let them keep up the good work, keep them warm. Let
Yeah,
me know if something happens.
they gave you a thumbs up. Like, we'll find you.
Shathra's animal menagerie is coming
You know,
towards
they're excited because
a circus near you.
they never got a chance to raise dinosaurs before. Those were different people in Madame Dustlight Circus who got to raise the dinosaurs. So the people who are actually monitoring the eggs are very excited because they'll actually have a chance to, work with baby dinos.
And she'll just look back at them and be like, "We don't speak of Madame Dustlight here. We will surpass her in all of the animals that she ever owns. I will surpass her."
And they're actually uh, give me a society check.
Okay. I don't want them to be afraid of me, but
No,
They-
it's not. It's not intimidation. This is society.
20. Another dirt. I'm loving 13s today. Dirty 20.
Yeah, they're like they're like yeah, it's like screw that bitch.
Yeah.
You know,
Screw
it's
that.
like
Screw that bitch.
they're like yeah, we're like yeah, it's like we're better, man. It's like yeah, it's like screw her and her menagerie. Like we're the wanderers, man.
Hmm.
They're very the two who are taking care of them are a little kind of hippie people, and they have a very positive outlook after you gave them that little aggressive pep talk.
Didn't mean it to come up as aggressive, but. And she'll just look at Wolfie and be like, "Things are progressing well for us."
And then Wolfie just like looks at you. She doesn't say anything, but she just looks at because she has no idea what you're talking about. She's just like she's like okay. She's just like like, she's a wolf pup. She has no idea about what master plans are.
You will in time. You will in time.
Yeah, so
And
the
she'll
rest of
just. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, "I'm not gonna be able to talk to you for a little bit now, okay? But where you can understand me and I can understand you, because I'm gonna change back into my other outfit, so.
and she's like oh,
We'll talk
and,
soon!
she's like okay, and she just like she's a little she obviously prefers when she can understand you and vice versa over to like her like yipping and you giving her verbal commands and her just doing stuff.
We'll have to have a one-on-one soon. It's a backstory for Wolfie.
All right, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna try and find out what's making the lights? Are you gonna try and explore more stuff?
Yeah, I would probably go with Renan and Jathal to check that out.
And we would have also mentioned that there seems to be some sort of unknown insect infestation of the log that's at the front of the path.
Yeah,
Probably should deal with.
Shimaru mentioned saying, yeah, I noticed there was like something going on with that log and bugs and whatnot when I checked it out the first day.
Be a
Alright.
lovely
Also,
use for a fireball, but
I also mentioned seeing 3 wolves in the middle of the night coming out of the cave and going back in.
Well, you'll just see Shathra appear in her normal clothes again. I have taken care of what I needed to take care of this morning.
Everything all right with that bear?
Um,
Didn't seem happy.
well, apparently, Bardolph seems to seems to believe that Madame Dustlight killed his master.
Oh, you guys know that's true. Like, the professor pretty much told you that's what happened.
Oh, he did? Oh, I thought I might not have known that.
Yeah, no. During the escape, he was, pretty much, the,
Okay. Well, Shima didn't really know that, so I'll probably tell Shima, and she'll probably tell her that he's not very fond of her, but he just thinks he knows the difference between you and Madame Dustlight, who's also
Hey,
a
that's
bad
good.
person. So don't you worry, Bardoff won't come after you.
That's good.
it's like, not on the grizzly bear's murdered list. Check.
Not gonna get mauled by a bear today? Check. Madame Dustlight, on the other hand, might want to stay far, far away from that bear.
So, are you guys going straight to where the log is? Are you going like around to where the log bridge is on the opposite end of that big?
I think I would like to deal with the insects, because why not?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we approach the log that has the infestation.
Okay. You still need to fix your hit point, Shathra.
Oh, it's right.
I did.
Whoops.
Yeah, you're not
I
Shathra.
did.
Oh,
You're
Shima.
Shima.
Oh,
Shima?
sorry.
You know,
Sorry,
you're the-
two
I forgot.
S's.
You're the other character who ends in A.
And
It starts
with
with
an
an
S.
Okay, give me a second here. So you guys get close to. That. Let's clear this out. Because you guys, like in your big stompy group, go up to the log, you basically agitate what's there, and Wolfie doesn't get a turn. Wolfie goes on your turn. So I'm gonna need initiative from you guys.
Great, more bugs.
And for initiative, do you want that based on our perception?
Yep, unless you were doing something else while you were heading this way.
Sorry.
And try phone. And let me go back here. So as you guys are getting close to
Oh, great. Buds.
these like massive mounds of multi-legged nasty bugs, come crawling, like nightmarishly, out of this log.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's nightmare fuel
And it
scenario.
looks like I'm up first.
Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. And let me switch the map over. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So Shima is first, which pisses me off because these guys have a insane initiative. I just rolled like garbage for them. I was like,
All right.
Good.
First
I must have
shimmer.
rolled like a nat 1 or something.
First shimmer is gonna go into. Let's see. I'll go with my trustful tiger stance. Then she's gonna move over here and flurry of blows.
okay. Just so you're aware, moving through that foliage counts as rough terrain, but you have enough movement because monk bullshit.
So let's see.
Actually, hold on. You were here, right?
I was right behind Shathra.
What's your normal movement?
I have 35 movement.
Yeah, you can make it there with no problem. Monk bullshit.
So let's see. This is gonna be 29 to hit.
Jeebus. 29 is a hit. It is not a crit though.
No, 20. It's two. And that's going to be a total 15 damage.
Okay.
And second hit. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That also hits.
And that's going to be 18 damage. And that's my go.
Yeah. That glomp bugs is not as sizably big as it was before. Okay. So. So we are going to engulf you.
Eep.
That's what swarms do. That's why I like them. I don't have to actually roll to hit. They just envelop you. So let's see. Alrighty, so then I am going to need from you a reflex save, please.
And that's going to be 22.
Okay. Um, I'm going to take half this damage. Oh, that's a D10. Here you go. So you take, so you take 3 points of piercing damage. and you feel like all these like weird little bites and stuff on you, and you are, yeah, reflex save for half, and then I need now a Constitution. I'm sorry, Fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a 23.
Okay. So like your skin wherever you get bit feels kind of hot, but um, you don't feel anything else other than that. And then they basically like swarm all over you again. I need another reflex save.
That's going to be a 24.
Okay. Half damage again. Okay. This time you take 4 points of piercing damage. And another con save.
And that's going to be 19.
19 is not good enough.
Eek.
So you are going to take an additional 7 points of poison damage, and you are effectively flat-footed. But you're only flat-footed one. All right. Next, Shathra.
Okay. I'm going to spend a turn, or spend a turn, spend an action raging.
Okay.
So I have got to just write this. Gotta add my health. Dun, dun. And then I'm gonna move right here. And I'm gonna swing.
All right. So just so you know, you're standing on top of that tree.
Okay, it's fine. Does it feel like it's solid ground or no?
Um, the tree does not feel like
Solid?
super solid.
I'm going right here.
All right.
And I'm gonna swing at all the buds.
All right.
Great. Great. 16.
16, not good enough.
That's on my actions.
Oh.
Okay, Gwenin, you're
Hey,
being beset by bugs.
alrighty, but I'm out of range at this point of them, it seems, so I am going to use 2 actions to cast the cantrip Daze, which is in chat there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 60-foot one creature, so I will go for the smaller swarm that has already been attacked. And now, do I need to roll to hit with that, or is it automatic?
So
It does
they,
have a saving throw.
yeah, so they need to make a will save.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, that's rather vague. Give me a second. I'm just checking one of their status things. All right. So I just wanted to verify that. Yep. So he cast a spell The spell goes off, but they don't seem to. The swarm does not seem to be affected.
All?
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Alrighty. Do I feel that like that they overcame the spell, or that it just was a not gonna work at all? Or can I even
Um,
discern that?
you can give me. Let's see. If you want to spend an action to try and figure it out, you can give me a nature check.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Because that will determine possibly what I do the next time around. So, I'm going to expend a hero point. I'm rolling like crap today. Um, okay, that's not a whole lot better. That is,
You do have
12.
You do have 2 hero points.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I might need another one more bad. Oh, so there might be something more important. So
Yeah.
I will. That would be see an 8 4. That would be a 12.
Yeah, you are unsure.
I have no idea. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You know it was. You know the spell. You do know the spell went off. Just something about this. Swarm of bugs didn't take. All right. And
Yeah.
so let's see.
Just sort of
So,
metagaming and looking at the spell. It doesn't, but
all right. So these guys are gonna do glomp.
Uh-oh. Good
All
thing
right.
oh my
Wolfie's not
gosh.
in there.
Oh, that's not
Alrighty.
happy.
Yeah, it's a good that I kept her over there.
So I need a reflex save. Poor favor.
From me, obviously.
Yep.
You see, this is where I'm going to need that other saving throw, or that other hero point. Reflex save. Reflex. Oh, okay, that's not good. 22.
You take half damage. Jathal takes full damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so you will take 3 points of damage. And I now need a fortitude save.
29.
Okay, you both succeed. Your skin where the bugs like nibbled on you feels kind of hot, um, but you're good to go. And then they kind of like swirl over you again. So I need another reflex save.
$26.
Okay, you both succeed. You're going to take half damage. Okay. So you each take 2 points of piercing damage. And I need another fortitude save.
Okay, that would be 23.
Yep, you're both good. You don't feel anything else weird.
And I'm
Alrighty.
going to be shaking the sleeves of my robe to try and get them all off of me.
Alright, so Jathal is just like, get him off me, get him off me. But they're on him. I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody, I don't care how big and bad you are, it's going to be all big and bad when there's like a clusterfuck of crawlies all over your body. He's going to spend all 3 of his actions to attack. Okay, so that first one. miss as well. So only the first one hits, but yeah, he cut heavy into these nasty things. Oh wait, no. He's agile. Yeah, so the second attack is still a miss. Third attack is third attack actually is a hit because of the agile. Third hit didn't look as good as the first one, but damage was done. Top of the round, Shima.
Flurry of blows. That is gonna be a 30.
30 is a
A
crit.
big. Nice. So I rolled my dice twice, right?
Yeah. Totally forgot about that. Forgetting this thing has resistances. Okay.
23 damage.
Okay.
Second hit, right?
Yep, it's still up. Doesn't look.
And that's gonna be 23 to hit.
23 hits, not a crit.
And that's going to be 14 damage.
Yep. You basically turn it into goo.
Nothing's left.
Yep. You basically just stomp whatever little bits. Like
Okay.
the swarm has been abated.
So I got 2 actions left. Do I have enough speed to get to here?
The
Or
so
here?
you can go straight and do it. Yeah, because it's gonna be 10, 25 to get to that square because you're moving through rough terrain. But yeah, you have enough. You have enough monk bullshit on your side.
All right. So, and one last hit. That's going to be 24 to hit, which I guess hits.
That's it.
And that's going to be 13 damage.
Alrighty, damage has been calculated. Shothra, it's your go, madam.
Okay. I'm going to move right next to Gwenin.
How much movement do you have?
20. I was right here.
So moving over the log is rough terrain.
Okay.
So
Could I jump over the log?
that would require an action. So just
dang it.
it's 10 feet just to get over the log,
Okay.
and then from here you can finish the rest of your movement. So it's 10 feet to get here from where you were, and
Okay.
then to get to where you are is 15. So
Dang it.
that's 25.
Dang it.
If you move one square back and still hit it, it'd just be.
Yeah, can I still hit the beam 1 square back, or no?
Yeah, you can hit it from there. You're adjacent.
Oh.
That's all you need.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
And
it mattered if Gwennon was
no,
in the way, if it was in front of
no,
me. Huh.
any adjacent. Remember, she's in the swarm.
Oh,
Like
it's right. That's right. Right, swarms are
like
different.
you're
I
like
forgot now.
you're not hitting Gwennon. You're hitting the swarm.
The
Just
swarm. Right, okay.
the swarm is large, but the swarm is just giant, massive, like bug
Engulfing.
nasty. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Sweet. I'm gonna swing. Much better. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I keep forgetting I get to do 2d12 now. Where's my, god dang it. That's weird. My app's just all of a sudden disappeared from my character sheet.
Nani?
Nani? Why do I just have jaws?
Are you on Wolfie?
Oh, I am on Wolfie, never mind.
Yeah.
I was on Wolfie.
Yeah, it's like, what? Like the just Jaws is the giveaway.
I
I mean, I know you have a bite attack, but I think it's listed as bite, not Jaws.
I had a moment. Okay, never mind. I had a moment. Where's my other D12? Okay. Ooh. That is a hot 20 damage.
Okay, that is enough to Norful this giant swarm of nasty. Alrighty. So, no more bugs appear to be coming out of the
Fallen tree.
log. The log. Uh, what are you guys doing?
Are we able to move that log out of the way?
Yeah.
Or do we need a strength check or something to do that?
There's enough. There's enough for you. I'm not gonna make you like, cause you can easily.
And if
move.
necessary, we could call members from the circus to help.
Yeah, there's no apparent danger right now, so yeah, you can easily haul that out of the way. Roll me a d4.
Three.
Okay. It takes you 3 hours to clear the log and the area and verify there are no more bugs in that vicinity that are going to be an issue for you guys with the circus. All right. Where are you guys heading to next?
I guess we'll check down the path.
Okay. So you guys. Put these guys on the channel here, so out of your way. So yeah, you guys see like this.
Don't
These
forget to move the map on the
Yeah, I
stream.
know. I'm just moving stuff over. All right. So you guys are there. Actually, let me zoom out just a little bit. Cool. All right. So you guys see these islands that are connected by fallen trees. Um, the water, I can tell you. So the stream flowing into the valley empties into this small swamp. Um, so near the edge is slick mud and thick reeds. Traversing through like the actual like well you already know traversing through the green and the water is basically rough terrain. Um, you can attempt to swim over to the islands if you want to. I will tell you it's going to require an athletics check for swimming if you're going to try and make it to any of the islands.
Well, we know there's a down tree over on the other path. We could take that.
Okay.
Does the water look like it's dangerous?
It looks like swamp water. There's a bunch of peat in it and sticks. You know, have you ever been near a culvert?
No.
So basically, uh, so have you ever? So
I've
you
been near a swamp, yeah.
okay? I'm just trying to figure out. So yeah,
There's some like murky waters in
yeah. The water,
places.
the water's murky-ish. I mean,
What
there's
we're
there's
trying to say is there like alligators and crocodiles in this water?
you don't see any weird moving logs in the water. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Well, you guys can go the long way. I'll meet you there. And she's gonna grab Wolfie, put her on her head, cause she's a pup, right? She'll fit, you know, on my head. Or is
Yeah,
she like bigger
Shimmer
than
is
this?
going to suggest going around to the fallen tree that makes a bridge.
I'll nod in agreement with Shima,
I'm gonna go swimming.
and I
All right.
know Jathal will follow me, so there we go.
Jathal will follow you, but I need to resolve this first. Roll me percentile dice first before you do anything.
Okay.
Now, would we have sort of taken off, or would we be watching?
I'm
It's
presuming you guys would wait to see if anything happened as she enters the water. You don't have to, and you guys can nope out. And then depending what happens, we'll see, and we'll see how far away you guys are, and if you're able to respond.
78.
78. All right. So what island are you trying to swim to?
This one.
I'm sorry, the big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Okay. Didn't think you'd try to swim to the big one. I'd have to see if you can make it. Give me a second here. Well, because I know you don't have a swim speed.
No. But I would think I knew how to swim.
Everyone knows how to swim. It's just your distance changes when you're swimming.
Oh.
So let's see. Alrighty. So I will tell you this right now. Every action you attempt the swimming check, you move through water, at 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of land movement. So that's basically 10 feet for most things. So if you want to get to the big island, you only have 3 actions per turn. You do not have enough to make it in 3 actions to the big island.
And then what? I risked what, drowning?
You can make it to like this foliage
All right, we'll do that.
if you want to try that,
Sure, why not?
because you can get there in 2 actions, and that's 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So I need you. So you're gonna go here, and you got Wolfie.
And
with
Wolfie's
you.
on my head. Yep.
All right.
Does she fit on my head?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
need you to stop, like right before the D20.
Okay.
And
So I just raw athletics.
Yep. And are you guys watching her try to swim across, or you guys are gonna try and go around and wait for her?
Emma will walk to the edge and just make sure she got there all right.
All right. Is that what Gwendolyn and Jathal are gonna want to do as well, or not?
I'll sigh and walk to the edge and watch.
What? This is quicker.
All right. So I'm presuming you could comfortably fit here or there. Anywhere else you'd be standing in the foliage. Wolfie doesn't really care because Wolfie's a dog.
Oh.
Wolfie's on my head.
Here.
Yeah.
Actually, I will stand here so that Jathal can be in front of me because he would be much more useful than I would.
All right.
I don't seem to think I'm gonna get into trouble.
Knowing you, it's likely.
Now, can Jathal move one closer, or would he be in the water there?
He would risk having to make a check to not slip in the water if he's going to stand there for any length of time.
Leave him where he is then. Very good.
All right. So you can step into the water here, and then you can swim up to there. So I need an athletics check at least.
22.
22. That's well within your reason. It's not a crit, so you don't get any extra movement. When you get here, everyone has to roll initiative.
I found trouble! It's crocodile! Can I use athletics for my initiative?
Yeah, you can do that because you're swimming. So I will let you do that.
Ooh, big initiative. Why am I keep pulling up Wolfie's sheet? It's confusing me. It's going swimmingly. Big initiative. Wolfie, you better hold on for dear life. Good that I'm not in my new circus garb.
Yep, that would. Second here. Okay. You can give me a perception check. When you get to that point.
Perception?
Yep.
Okie dokie. 21.
Okay. That, sadly, is not enough.
Seriously?
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Move you out the way. And you're not engulfed, but this thing is in the water, so
Oh my.
as you're swimming towards the island, this basically giant ass eel.
An eel? Oh, that's even. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh, great. Uh-oh.
And it gets an ambush attack, which is why I had you roll perception, because if you
Damn,
passed
that
it,
must have gotten a great stealth roll then.
it's kind of high because it's in the water.
Oh.
That's why I asked what you were doing.
I was gonna try and get on the land, but uh-oh.
Okay, well, its initiative is going to suck, but it still gets to do its thing first.
Well,
Mm, ball, and you have. Here's your. That's 21. Not a bad roll, buddy. Not a bad roll. Okay. That's right. So sending. That kind of works out in your favor. Let's see. Okay. Right. Giant eel. You're in the water. It gets an ambush attack.
I'm not raging, by the way.
I know.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Place gets to do. Okay, gets to do that attack. Just. Your attacks are weird, buddy. Okay, so. Attack. And you're considered flat-footed. It's 2. What's your AC right now?
21. Yeah, 21.
All right, cool. You are not crit. You are just normally hit.
Oh, great! Oh, great. That's great. Good to know.
Okay. No, it's bad if it crits you.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
Okay. All right, so you're going to take 16 points of piercing damage, and you are grabbed.
Great.
So let's see. And the grab counts as a grapple.
Did 16 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
by the creature. So you're considered flat-footed and immobilized. Any manipulate action you try while grabbed, you have to make a flat DC 5 to succeed before you're able to make those checks. So that means right now, if you wanted to, like, let's say, grab your axe, you'd have to roll a d20 and roll above a 5 to actually be able to get your axe out to attack the creature, because unsheathing your axe would be a manipulate action.
Do I still have access to my hands and stuff?
Yep, if you wanna rock'em sock'em robot, you can do that. Just punching it does not trigger the manipulate because you're not accessing something. You're just using
Okay.
your normal physical body.
Okay. So
And that's the ambush that it gets. It gets the grab on that as well. And that's all it can do. So start of the round, Shathra, you are grabbed by this thing.
I'm going
And-
to. Huh?
And it looks hungrily at you.
I am going to rage.
Alrighty.
Oh, I did 8 hit points back. And you're just gonna see her
I keep forgetting this.
animal instinct come out, and she's gonna start using her her wolf jaws on this creature.
Oh, I keep forgetting you have your animal affinity attack.
I don't use it that much because the axe does a shit ton more damage. So, but I do have my animal affinity. Where's she? It's going to be a. Why is math so hard? 28 to hit.
28 will hit. That is not a crit though.
Okay. 1d10. I keep instinctively grabbing a d12. Ah! That is a 10 damage.
Okay. 10 damage from one attack. What type of damage is it?
Slashing.
It's slashing?
Or is it martial? No, it's martial. No, wait.
I need to know if it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Or if it's an element of some kind.
Let me just
It's-
double check it.
It's your jaws or your claws? Because if it's a bite, it's piercing. If it's your claws, it's a slashing.
Let me go back into the compendium and double check real quick. It just says, oh, it's piercing. It's piercing. Yeah, P is
Okay.
piercing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. You have 2 more actions.
Oh, I have one more action because I had
Oh,
to
you
use one
raged.
to rage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you going to command Wolfie to go to shore, attack the eel? What are you going to do with Wolfie? Because Wolfie's in the water with you now. Wolfie's not grabbed, but Wolfie's in the water.
Wolfie is in the water.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
Wolfie's
she was-
going. Wolfie's gonna go. I'm gonna command Wolfie to tell her to go back to shore.
Alright, so that's your third action.
Mhm.
She
So does
begrudges.
she need an athletics check?
No. I'll let her swim
Okay.
to shore because basically you throw dogs in water and they just swim. So, you know what I mean?
But was she say? Was she did give me a begrudging look?
Yeah, she whimpers as she swims back to shore.
It's
I mean,
okay, Wolfie. I'll be fine.
Unless anyone knows of a dog you can chuck into water that it's not gonna just instantly drown. Every dog I've seen jump into water just knows how to fucking swim. So
Yeah, the doggy paddle.
So that's So I'm not gonna make a dog swim when I've never seen a dog not be able to swim. You're muted. You're muted, Kitra.
Oh, I thought me.
I was saying some of the dogs, like the little ones, if you hold them above water, they act like they're swimming.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, Gwenin, your go.
I have a question. I'm just looking at my star knife here, and
Yep.
I see that it does say on it that it can be thrown for 20 feet.
That's
Now,
its range. So basically, you can throw it 20 feet without taking a penalty. Every increment
oh,
of 20 past that you throw it, it takes a -1 to its attack.
all right. Do I have the fancy boomerang thing that Jathal has, though,
No.
where it would
Uh,
come back to me?
no, you have a regular star knife. You can add a rune of returning onto your star knife, and it will mimic that particular function that Jathal's star knife has. But you would have to find a rune of returning that's available. I forget
And
what the
add it
price.
to the store knife.
I forget what the price is. They're a little pricey. And then basically you have a crafter who can attach it, being Yonk, because you wouldn't have to spend any money. She would just have to basically, roll a successful check to actually affix it to your star knife.
Alrighty. So, given that, I think what I will do is I will actually use just one of my throwing knives because they're a little more expendable.
All right,
And
go for
I
it.
will uh, attempt to hit it with one of my throwing knives.
All right, let's do this.
So, that would be a 29.
29 is a hit.
Because I have agile. Right. And then, unfortunately, it's not a whole lot of damage. No, it's not a crit, huh?
Nope, 29 for this is not a crit.
Okay, so it looks like that then
You
is
guys, you guys, you
only.
guys are 5th level. You guys are running into things now that have way higher ACs now.
A returning rune is 55 gold.
Okay, well, that's not horrible. All right. So, let's see. Just if I can find my. Just looking for throwing knife.
Dagger.
Yeah, so that's just oh, 1d4. Okay. But if I throw a second one, then do I get the 20 action?
So if you throw one, it's your regular attack. If you throw a
Uh-huh.
second one, it's -4 because daggers are
Right.
agile.
But then if I do hit with the second one, I would get the 20 attack.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, if you look at my okay, so what my throwing knife says is that just a second here to expand this. It says that when you attack with a twin weapon, you add a circumstance bonus to the damage roll equal to the weapon's number of damage dice. If you have previously attacked with a different weapon of the same type this turn.
Oh, okay. So the second. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry.
Give me one quick second to check that out. I think you add a D4 to it, but let me just double check. Okay. It's weird. This didn't have it. Oh, okay. So it's the twin. Okay. Weapons is pair. Okay. So basically, so your daggers have 1 damage die. So
Mm.
basically, your second attack gets a +1 to its attack. So your second dagger, instead of a -4, would be a -3.
Okay. All right. But it's still 1d4. But that's okay. I mean, all right. Okay. So that's a 2 damage for my first throw. So my second throw is a 26.
That's a hit.
I still get to add my agility, right?
Yeah.
Or my agile trait, right?
Mhm.
I get to add my agile trait.
For the damage should be calculated for you
No,
for the weapon. You mean
well,
for
for
the
the hit.
attack? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
add
attack.
for
Okay,
a
sure. All right.
for a
So
finesse
that
weapon you
one's a
add your
hit.
dex.
Yeah, that one's a hit for a 1, and then my final attack would be a -5.
If you're throwing a third one,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a third one. Or no, more
uh,
than
you
that.
you would still get the -1, so it would be -7 to the attack.
So -7. Okay, what the heck? So that is a 26 -7, which would be a 19.
19 misses.
Okay, well, I
So
did
what
what
was,
I could.
so what was the damage on the one that hit?
Um, the first one I think was a 2, and then the second one was a 1. So 3
Okay.
damage, but
All right. So
better than.
Give me a perception check.
Oh. Whoa! A Kraken plus 13. That's 33.
Kraken!
So
First
so
Kraken of the day.
so you threw your daggers, and you can see that they solidly hit, um, but the eel doesn't even register that they stuck into it.
Okay, good to know.
It doesn't seem like the daggers hurt it.
But when I saw
When you saw a
Livel
shot, when you saw a
or
Shothra
Shothra,
bite it,
right?
um, it yelped, and well, it squealed, or whatever the sound eels make is called.
Okay, but so that was piercing, and my
Mhm.
daggers are also piercing, right?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, I'll share that knowledge with the rest of the people that can hear me.
All right, Shema, it's your go. I'm real,
I'm
really hoping you're to dive in the water.
I'm taking my crossbow out and I'm shooting a crossbow bolt.
Okay. You know, the water combat's an option. I'm just putting it out there.
And she's a cat. Cat don't like water. That is going to be 27 to hit.
27 hits.
So it's going to be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Loads in another crossover bolt and fires again.
All right.
$22 to hit.
22 hits.
And that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check.
Yep. That is going to be a 26.
All right. You know that your attacks did damage. Like, you can see that it responded to it being pierced by your arrows or your bolts, because it's a crossbow. But you know, you would think that it should have affected it more, but it doesn't seem to have.
Okay.
All right, and Jethal. She has the lovely advantage of having to be able to just chuck his star knife from the shore. Okay, he's going to hero point that one. Okay. Okay, that hits exactly. That's a miss. That's, save it. So he only hits once from his 3 tosses. Not a bad roll. Are you contemplating running around?
Yeah. Seeing how long it would take me.
Yes. So draw his thing. Alright, so giant eel. Alright. So it has you grabbed. That wording is not very clear. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to see if this thing can actually do a thing. Okay, the clarification's further down. That's not helpful. All right. So, thankfully, you're too big to be swallowed. At least by this thing.
Ah.
But you are still grabbed and still flat-footed. So
That's fine. He can't eat me.
So he can eat chunks of you once you're dead. And
That's fine, but he can't eat me whole. I've been swallowed whole before in other campaigns.
yeah.
Not fun.
Yep, he cannot swallow you whole. That's what I was verifying. The wording on him being able to swallow you whole was a little bit kinky. The clarification comes later in the paragraph that describes its maneuver for that. But if you were the wrong size category, you would be nom-noms. God, this rolls are ass. Are you kidding me? My God. Alright, so let's see. So, 2 into 4. What's your AC right now?
20.
20. Okay, well that's a miss. That's a miss. They're all misses. Because I rolled a 2, a 3, and I rolled a 15, but it's my third attack, so the 15 is basically garbage. It's nowhere near enough.
It's the weak, early birthday, luck
Bob.
right here.
Yeah, that's. We'll chalk it up to that because, like, you should have just been like
Numbed.
nibbled severely right now. All right, is your go.
Okay. I'm gonna be getting nibbles myself. It's time for some. I was gonna say calamari, but it's not. It's not a octopus, so
It's an
can't
eel.
say it's calamari. It's an eel. So
Cut it into
time to
little
have
strips.
some seafood.
No, you can still have sashimi.
Sushi.
Or
I see
sushi.
seafood.
I
Actually,
see sushi. So
eel's normally cooked in most sushi places, but you can still have it as sashimi. I think it depends on the type of eel.
17.
17 will not hit.
Okay, trap. Fine. I'm at 18. That was an 18. Sorry, I said 10.
18 still doesn't hit.
Probably still okay. The next one is dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does not hit.
Dang it! Great fish. Nope, that's not gonna work. I got all misses too. Does that help make you feel any better, Azarin?
I feel a lot better if I got to have some orc flesh in my belly.
I'd like to have some sushi in my belly.
All right, Gwennon, you can see the eel and Shothra are having a hard time being able to lock their jaws on one another. What are you doing, madam?
Well, kind of pondering what happened last time, and I'm going to take a chance. I am going to use 2 actions to cast the Divine Lance cantrip.
I will tell you right now that from your casting of it previously, anything that is not a monstrosity or type deal, like natural beasts, normally have no effect with that
okay.
spell.
I wondered about that. Alrighty then. Let me just check something else.
Like you would have had like sussed out that most natural beasts are neutral beings. So the way you would cast Divine Lance wouldn't have an effect on anything that's neutral.
I am using 2 actions to cast Spiritual Weapon.
That'll work.
And it's going to land right beside it.
Okay, I think I have a picture for yours. Yours was like a
Star Knife.
It's a star knife. Yep, there we go. I knew I had it here somewhere.
Okay, and then do I roll to attack with that?
The casting gives you the initial attack.
So I get the initial attack.
So you have to
So
you have to roll a spell attack.
Okay, a spell attack. Okay. So that is going to be... I'm going to use my second hero point. That would be a 19.
A 19 misses.
Damn. Okay, do I get one more action?
You have one more action, yes.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I try a second attack then?
Can you use an action? I think you can. Let me still check the spell. I don't remember if it's like the 5e version.
Now a weapon, so...
I know this is like off topic, but like in the downtime, my older Dini page, she's like 4, is going bananas. She's an old lady, and she's like flipping over her igloo and doing zoomies, and very much unlike her.
I also gotta feed my cat.
When you cast a spell, put next spell, try to page and strikes it. Each time you sustain the spell, you can move to new target within range if needed and strike with it. So yeah, it's every time you sustain the spell. I knew there was knew there was a thing. So basically, at the beginning of your turn, you have to sustain. So sustain costs an action, and when you sustain, you can move it up to. You can move it up to 120 feet because that's its spell range and attack another creature. So since you've already conjured it and attacked with it, you can't attack again because you're not in a position to do a sustain for the spell.
Oh. Okay. So before every attack, I have to do a sustain.
The spell itself, if you look at the duration is sustained up to 1 minute. So in Pathfinder, sustained is like concentration. So in 5e, concentration is just a thing you get unless you get hit. In Pathfinder, sustained spells require you to spend an action to maintain the spell's effect. So you can choose to not sustain the next round, and the spiritual weapon goes away. But if you're going to keep it around, you have to your first action has to be sustaining the spell, and then that allows you to move it and attack.
Yeah. Okay. So it's one action to sustain. Do I then get two attacks with it?
No, you get one attack. The action of sustaining allows you to move and attack. So you would spend one to sustain, it gets to move and attack, and then you have 2 additional actions. So you've cast it, you now have 1 action left. So you can do something else. You can do a recall knowledge. You can use a skill.
Hey, it was actually. Oh, okay. So basically, I will cast guidance on Jathal then.
All right. So he will be given guidance. I think it's his go. Okay, until the start of your next turn. Yep, perfect. Alrighty, actually no, it's Shima's go. So Shima, it's your go.
All right. Shimmer is gonna cut through the brush here to make it to the log over here. How many? It's half my movement to get through the brush, right?
Yep, this like all of the greenery is rough terrain.
Okay, so I have 35 movements. That's
So to move
17.5.
So to move like to where the D20 is,
Mhm.
so to get to just before it, that's 80 feet of movement. So
Okay.
basically, you just double your movement. I'm sorry, 40 feet of movement. Sorry, my bad. So it would be 40 to get to here.
40.
It
Okay.
would take you 40 to get there, and then just 5 to get to the base of the log.
Okay. So then that would be 45.
Yep.
That's only 10 of my second movement. So then I have the rest of that movement to go, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then that's going to be 45. Take away 10, so I got 25 left of this movement.
Yep. So
That would
right
get
there.
me about here or here.
You'd have
Okay,
to be
about
on
there.
the log. Yep.
Okay, so there. That's the rest of my second movement, right?
Yep. And then the
35
last bit of your movement would get you
to the base of the log here.
would get you right there.
Okay. That's covering a lot of ground.
Yep. So
All right.
whoever is paying attention sees Shima just
Bolts it through the brush.
bolts through the brush and just explodes out the other end and just starts like running, like they're not even running, like you do like that cat, like
Jump.
that cat like leap thing across like the log, and then you just like over here, and that's your go. So you did the thing, the cat thing. be more specific. And then Jarthal is going to go again. He's like, I'm going to kill this thing because it's annoying me. Alright, so let's see. This last one. Okay, there we go. That's a hit. So you're out because the rest of those are misses. So you at least hit once. Okay, so Thal is not very happy with his performance this combat. Okay, the eel goes, and it's going to try and basically nom nom nom.
Get a bite out of an orc.
Yep.
Yep.
Jesus, what is? All right. This is the last time you get rolled today.
We've all got whiffleitis, I think.
Like, you are done.
Apparently,
Done.
they just know your dice just know that next week is my birthday, and they're being
Just-
nice to me.
Just done. So bad. All right. So let's see. So that's gonna be, yeah, because that's yeah, that's gonna be a miss. Actually, wait. Here, those aren't agile, but it is. Alright, so your AC is 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the second attack just hits. The other two attacks are garbage. They do not hit.
Ah.
Hey, 1 out of 3.
I liked it better when he said none of them did.
Alrighty. So you're going to take 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I actually like this battle because you have resistance. It has resistance. Your go.
Should we take a break since it's the top of the turn?
Yeah, we can do that.
I
We'll
will
take-
be having to be done by a little bit before 8, though.
Are you guys cool with powering through?
I'll power through.
I am. Yep.
All right. So
All right.
we'll call it at the end of this combat. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
That'll work, and that gives everybody their thingies. Alrighty. So Shothria, go.
Okay. So, I'm gonna keep biting. I'm still gonna make sushi out of this eel.
Okay.
I'm nom. Apparently it doesn't want me. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a point. You're it. I have 2.
No, you have 1.
Didn't we take a break earlier?
Yeah, you used 1 already.
I didn't use 1, did I?
Yeah, you did. You used it when you were doing the thing with the bear.
No, I didn't.
All right. I'm gonna look
I'm
back
very
at the
certain.
VOD.
I'm fairly certain
I'll
I
give
did.
it to you.
I'm
but-
only using it once, but 19, 11, 30.
A 30 is a hit, but not a crit.
Hey, thing has a big ass HP. 8 damage.
Okay.
I don't think I used the hero point with the bear.
All right. You get 2 more actions.
Oh, right.
I don't think you used it with the bear, but you may have used it for something else.
Maybe I did. I don't remember. Either way, that is a 1. That is a nope. Crit fish. It's almost a crit. 20.
20 is a miss.
Damn, this thing has a big AC.
Now you rolled 20 before with a miss.
I did? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did.
I think it's like 21 or 22 to hit.
Probably.
Alright.
That's it.
All right, going in. I'm presuming you're going to do a sustain.
Yeah, sustain the star knife.
Yep.
Alrighty, so
Spell attack.
first. Okay, 25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
Alrighty. So that is 1d8 plus 4. Need to find an 8-sided dice. It's a problem. Okay. 7 damage. I hope.
Mm. Okay. You see that it reacted to your attack. Bum. Oh, it's the thing. And what are you going to do for the 2 actions?
Okay, so can I try to attack again this
No.
time or no?
No, because you use your ability to attack with it during the sustain.
Okay, so I've still got 2 attacks left.
You still have 2
Yes.
actions left.
2 actions left. Okay. I'm going to try to attack with one of my throwing daggers then. And that's going to be a miss. It's a okay, yeah, because that's going to only be a because my regular attack would be plus 10. Yeah, it's a miss for sure. It's only going to be 14. So I will use my 3rd action to cast guidance onto Thal yet again.
Alrighty. Shima.
All right, it's going to take me 2 actions just to get next to this guy. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And
give me a second.
now what I want to do is grab this thing and try to drag it onto land.
I will tell you now, it's in the water. You you do not have a long enough reach to actually do that. Because this is shrubs, it's not like solid stuff. Like you could try and grapple it, but like it's I mean, you can try. I mean, it's gonna be a really high DC. I'll tell you that right now, because you're not on solid footing to attempt that.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my flurry of blows with my unarmed hit to hit it twice.
And then give me a quick second, because yeah, those large trees impassable.
By the way, Ezrin, you are right. I just remembered I used it when I was using my little cape to get applause from people.
Oh, okay. I knew it was you doing with an animal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember now.
All right, so those trees are really hard to get past. Like you have to literally climb over them to get anywhere. So that's gonna be super hard. But however,
well, I only used like part of my movement to get right next to him. So.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so you step onto the little island, and your feet start to sink into the ground. I need you to give me, so you don't make it to the tree. Once you step
Okay.
on to there, I need a athletics check, please.
Athletics. Okay. That is going to be a 22.
Okay, 22. All right, so a 22 is good enough to basically pull yourself back onto the log. Um, you notice that basically, like the the center like portion, like the non-edge of this little island, is
The
basically
greenery.
it is basically like not the greenery, like basically anything that's not the shrubs or the log, like once or the edge. So basically anything that's the green area you step on, it's actually quicksand.
Okay. Am I able to skirt around the edge into the brush?
Uh, you would have to basically try and jump on top of it from where you are. Um, so you use the action to move. You use an action to pull yourself out of the quicksand.
Quicksand.
So if you want to, you can try and do a jump onto the shrubs. The shrubs look like they're solid, like they hold a body. Um, but that would all you'd be able to do is to basically jump onto it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to make a jump.
All right, Monk's gonna do monk shit.
What do I roll for the jump?
Uh,
Athletics or acrobatics?
I'm trying to see if you have a choice. I think it's acrobatics. No, I don't want the jump spell. I want the jump skill. Oh, okay, it'd be long jump. What you're doing. So you do a stride, horizontal leap. Yeah, it's an athletics check.
Athletics.
Total distance. Something. 20. Okay, yeah. So you should not have an issue leaping. You'd have to roll really bad.
Okay, so it's athletics, and I got a
If
17,
if
so that's going to
it's
be a
athletics.
28.
Oh yeah, you super make it with no problem.
So
There's
now I'm here, right?
Yeah, but you do not have any additional movement.
All right. Gotta wait for next turn.
Yep. So you are there.
I know.
Monk did the monk things. Jathal is gonna chuck his star knife again, and that other die is off the board because f that die because that die doesn't want to do shit. All right, this one's a little bit better. So let's see. So 4. Yep, that one is a regular hit. Minus 4. That's an 8. Yep. Second one's a hit, and the third one with minus 10. That is 3 hits. Fuck yeah. Just needed to change the scenery. Holy shit. I'll take it. No crits, but that's a lot of d6s he's about to roll. Alright, so Jathal just like does like he just gets like super pissed and just does this like weird pirouette and just launches his star knife, and it like every time it comes back, like you don't even see him stop spinning, he just grabs it and chucks it again and it just throws out. So and so it's plus 4, so it's 12, 24. Cool. And it does a lot of damage. It's still up, but you can tell Jathal did some good, get some good raffling to this thing. And the eel goes. And it's like, I'm gonna eat me an orc if it's the last fucking thing I do.
No, you won't.
Which it may
I
be.
will be making it into sushi.
Okay. So we're flat-footed. That's 11. So the first one's a hit. Attack is 11. Haha. Second attack is a hit. Third attack. So it gets 2 attacks on you.
Dang it.
Just had to change that 1 die, man.
Ah, you should have kept at it.
1 die was the one causing all the problems. Alrighty. So.
Hey, Cocoa Bean, you flip the igloo.
So that's
Yeah,
between,
my cat's over here.
So between the 2 attacks, that is 26 total points of piercing damage.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a shot of my birthday cake after this fight.
Okay. Top of the round, Shothra, it's your go.
My turn to go nom nom nom.
Yep.
Hopefully. 24.
24 hits.
Love 6s. 8 damage.
Okay.
And then another nom nom.
It's still up.
23.
23
Again.
hits.
6 damage.
Okay. It is still
And
up.
crit-ish. Crit-ish. Damn. No, it's a miss.
Alrighty, Gwenin.
Hey, using an action to sustain my spiritual weapon.
Yep. Give me that spell attack.
And whoa, 26.
26 is a hit.
And 11 damage.
Okay. How are you going to do this?
Right between the eyes with the star knife.
Alrighty. So, this magical weapon basically just embeds itself into this thing's brain as it's like snapping at Shothra, and it just goes limp and its coils release, and you like just land in the water, Shothra, and you slough this giant eel off of you, and you like, weakly stroke back to shore.
Wait.
Are you
Before
gonna
I do. Huh? I'm gonna take my axe and I'm gonna cut off a piece of it. A good chunk of it.
All right, you're gonna have to give me an athletics check to be able to do that, because you're in water. So
Fine. Oh yeah, I'm taking me a piece of eel with me. That is a...
you could just try and grab it and pull it to shore, right?
Yeah, okay, let's go with that. We'll just pull it to shore.
It's the
And
same.
then I'll
Same athletics
harvest
check.
it.
I won't let you roll.
Okay.
Roll it. I still.
Okay.
So that's 1 to grab it. I need a second one for you to be able to swim to shore.
Okay, hold on. I'm horrible at math in my head apparently. Okay, that's a 32 to grab it.
Yeah, you sufficiently have it grabbed. With a
And
32.
then that's a 19 to swim back to shore.
A 19 is good enough to swim back to shore. So you're on the shore with the carcass of the eel. You're hurt. Shima, you're on this.
Stranded out here.
And you could jump in the water. You know the eel is gone now.
No, thank you.
She doesn't want to get her fur wet.
I mean, the grass. It's kind of spongy,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's like tall and dense. Like you can stand on here securely with no problems. So,
Yeah,
are you just gonna
I,
you just gonna run
I'm
back?
gonna hang. I'm gonna hang out here for a moment and like
Okay.
shake my head. You could have gone across the bridge like the rest of us were planning to do.
Give
Yeah,
me
but that's not fun.
give me a perception check.
All right,
Me or Shima?
me.
Shima.
I got a nat kraken plus a
Alrighty.
9.
You don't know why, but you feel very uncomfortable on this like little patch of like area. Like something about this area like literally makes your hair stand on end. Like you just don't feel comfortable being around here. Like
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna.
like it's
Oh,
like it's not so much like a danger sense, but you kind of like you feel eyes on you, but like you like it's like you've been around almost like a lot of this area, but right here specifically, while you're had a chance to like settle and sit down on this particular area, like you just really don't want to be here.
yeah, I'm gonna try to make a jump back to the log bridge.
Okay, athletics check.
Right,
You just have to like not flub and you're okay.
that is gonna be a dirty 20.
Yep, you're perfectly fine. You can like you literally could have leaped like onto the middle of the log with that roll, and you just basically you can head back to the party.
Yeah,
While this is happening, Gwennon's going to be jumping up and down like a little kid, doing the sort of I killed it," and she will retrieve her daggers out of the corpse.
All right.
Do I
Shotgun's gonna
lose
look
one
up.
dagger because I missed with the hit, or no?
It's in the water. I mean, you can. It's a mundane weapon. You can replace it easily. But if you want
Okay,
that
yeah.
dagger specifically, you got to go
Now
swimming
I'll
for it.
replace it. I'll just replace it.
Doctor's just gonna like cut off a piece of chunk of the eel, and hold it up to Gwen and be like, "You want some eel?"
Um, I'll look at Jathal since I remember that we went for sushi and things, and I will ask him if it's advisable to eat it raw or if it would be better if we cooked it.
He will tell you that some people don't have the palate to eat it raw. It's not harmful. He looks at it and he goes, um, "This one doesn't appear to be of the poisonous variety. Um,
Oh, good.
you can either keep it for the circus folk, or you can cart it back into town and sell it on the docks."
Why not both?
Yeah, I'll
Both.
Couldn't we
decline
keep
to
half
eat. I'll
half for the
decline to
circus
eat
and
the raw piece, but I will take the raw piece and wrap it up in a little handkerchief and tuck it away, and then suggest what
Don't
we might do. Or
just
Jathal
don't
can
forget just don't forget you have it, because that's gonna end
right,
badly.
right. Yeah,
It does
but
smell.
I assume Jathal will suggest to the group what we can do with the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, he tells you no. He's like, you can eat it raw, or you can cook it, or you can make it out of soup, stews. Like, you can fry it up. He tells you the eyeballs are a delicacy. You know, it's not his first time eating eel. Uh, he's like, the quicker, like he tells you that if you're going to cook it or eat it or sell it, it's best to do it quickly. They don't
yeah,
have a
before it
long.
goes bad.
They like this particular variety of eel does not have a long shelf life.
I'll tuck it in my pack and say something to the effect that looks like supper.
Oh, we'll have some supper, and then maybe I'll go to town and sell it. Sell the rest of it, whatever we don't eat. And I'll cough a little piece, a small piece, and I'll offer it to Wolfie.
Oh, Wolfie just like not like just goes ham on it.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Never
like
is gonna
what
be
about
waiting at
Kitcher?
the
Would
end.
would Kitcher like raw eel? I wonder. Yes.
she's I mean she's I mean, you know, Shima's a cat, you know. Cats like fish. I mean, teal's not
She'll-
really a fish, but I mean, you know.
She'll wait for later when we're back at the circus. Right now, she's going to be waiting at the bridge for everybody else to catch up.
So are you guys going to go to where Shima is? Or are you going to take your haul back to the circus?
They can meet Shima. I'm gonna drag this thing back to the circus.
Alrighty.
Can I ask Shastra if she needs a heal so that I will know what she plans?
I'm
He's-
fine. And then she'll take like a. Does anybody else need a heal? Because she'll take out like her little birthday cake that she put in a small container bag. This makes you feel really great. And I got it from our raccoon friend.
I'll ask for a small piece.
Should give you a small piece.
There are let's see, so you already had 1, 7, 2,
Yeah, I was down 5 hit points, so.
you probably want to
Which
burn a
I-
heal. Like, this thing is really powerful, and it has a decent shelf life. It'll last 3 days. So 1, 2,
So
3,
the
4, 5.
the-
So there were 5. Well, I'm gonna say 6 servings total because I don't like odd numbers with cake. And Shathra ate a serving last night when she got it, so there are 5 servings of this cake left. So it does a whole lot for 3 hit points. I would highly suggest not wasting it.
Yeah, I'd keep on to it.
Okay, all right. For 3 hit points, I'm not going to worry about doing anything.
You
for
you
5
could
hit points.
yeah you could short rest and do a medicine check and get your hit points back that way.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Hammer, on the other hand, is at 59 out of 73, so she's not bad, but
I mean, if you guys are going to the circus, you know, you're good. I just need to know, if I'm presuming Shathra is, you know, adamant about taking her kill back to the circus.
Oh yeah.
Well, why don't we take
yeah.
a short break and go back to the circus, and then that would restore our hit points.
Well, we're probably going to end it because we won't have enough time to do anything
Right,
else.
but I mean, if we do that, and then we do the sort of the short rest while we're back at the circus, would our hit points be up for next round? Yeah.
You would be able to do medicine checks on people to get their hit points back up because you have that ability.
Okay.
Because you don't have to necessarily use spells. You do have your healing kit to actually heal people.
Right. So can I do that now or next time?
You can do it now if you want. You just have to make the
Okay.
rolls.
Sure. So medicine check on let's see, that would be on.
Now I need to know
Shima.
before you make the roll. Are you going for the elevated check because you have that ability, or are you going for the normal check?
Normal check on Shima, which will be a 26.
Okay, so a 26 will be a crit. So you get to double the die for healing on that. So that is, hold on, I think it's 2d8.
Okay, so that is 14 points of healing for Shima.
All right, so she got its treat.
how much? 14?
1 4.
Okay, I'm sorry. A normal success is 2d8, so you did a crit, so that's 4d8. So you get to roll 2 more d8s for Shima.
Okay, so that would be 14 plus another 8. So
That would put me right at over max, so.
Okay. So Shathra, do you want me to do a medicine check for you or no?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay, I'll do a medicine check for Jathal.
Thal hasn't been
Regular
hit.
one. You weren't hit. Okay. I thought you took. I have you as taking 8 damage.
Oh, from the bugs. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay, so that would be oh, that's not good. 13.
13 is a fail, but you do no harm, so that's okay.
Okay,
Uh,
and for
you can do it for
for
yourself.
for myself, um, um, 16.
16 is a regular success. That's 2d8.
Okay, and that would be 6. And I was only down 5, so I'm back.
Okay, there you go.
And so Jathal is, and I will ask Jathal if he would like to be healed. But he's got his own things too, right?
He's fine. He's only down 8 hit
Okay.
points. He's not gonna
All
sweat
right.
that.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we all headed back to the circus to take a bit of a breather.
Yep. Everyone's like, what the hell is that thing? Like, holy crap. Like they're very like, gobsmacked that every time you guys go out, you bring back like a crap ton of food.
I am
there's
a hunter, so
there's there's still like there's still a crap ton of moose being dried and salted. you know and
I
so
will request from whoever the cooking type person is at the circus that we have sushi for supper with cooked eel.
well, the eel would be well, they'd have to get the fish because otherwise the eel would be the sushi.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway.
Remember,
So
sushi's raw. Sushi and sashimi is raw.
okay. So not always though. I guess it depends. I don't know. I have shrimp sashimi and it's never raw shrimp. But okay.
So they'll cook the eel up, or they can serve it to you raw. There's someone who knows how to do it.
Okay. Perfect.
Alrighty, so that is it. And then you guys can let me know next session how much of this thing you guys want to actually keep to sell, and then I can figure out how much of a price I can put on it for that. But
I can already say I would like to think we'd keep half for the half. Cause this is a giant eel. I would think we'd keep half of it for probably the tail end. Like you cut it in half. We'll keep the tail end for the circus, and then we'll sell it the other end with the head. Or if it's compared to this picture of the heads, to the fisher people in town.
Yeah, the Jathar will tell you if you're going to sell any of it. The head portions would be the more high dollar value.
Is there multiple heads on this eel, or just?
I think that's just a picture. It's just a giant eel.
So yeah, we'll just sell the head part to the fisherman, and we'll keep the tail.
Yep.
I think if we just sort of, since it doesn't keep long, like just keep enough for supper kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, you can.
That's why I keep half.
If you're gonna leave it raw, I mean, you would salt, you'd cure it, so you can keep it, and basically it would just turn into rations to just keep for everyone.
But I will deliver I'll deliver a piece of it to oh crap! I already forgot his name.
Started with a B.
Bardolph.
Bardolph. I'll bring a piece to Bardolph since he likes fresh gills.
And I'll turn over my little piece that I have to the cook, so that Shatra doesn't really notice. I hope, but so that I can do that. Do I need a stealth check?
Why would I notice? What would be wrong with it?
I honestly don't think Shatra would care.
I don't think I care.
Okay,
she doesn't care.
You gave it to me as a gift, but
I gave it to you.
Yeah, just not up to eating it raw.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be opposed if you wanted to slap some fire on it.
Yeah.
she would just chalk it up to like your weak elven constitution. You know, like you elves can't eat the the more exotic stuff because your weak insides get all beat up.
You get sick too easily.
She likes her meat cooked, so.
Oh, I mean, most people do. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna call it. Thank you so much for joining us. We had a blast. We hope you had a blast too. Let's see if the bot's
A
alive.
lot of fun.
We hope you liked this rendition of Arpine with animals.
So this is not the only show that we have going on. So, all right. So I have to remember the names. So basically, we have a little bit of schedule change because some things are going on hiatus while we have some members of the regular cast who are bogged down with IRL stuff, so they can't participate currently. So we're doing some hiatus stuff until their schedules free up, which is probably going to be, I think, next month or maybe the month after. I'm not sure. Um, but on Monday we're going to be doing a I don't know if it's technically the number 4 for Chimera Collective, but
It's
we're doing a Chimera Collective um, installment. I'm not 100% sure uh, how it's being labeled in the
I
Chimera
think it's
Collective as
Darkness
a
of
whole.
Dravinia, though.
Yeah, it's Artists of Javinia, but I think it's more of a sandbox than what Kiara is doing on her own thing. So I think it's something that is easily runnable that she doesn't have to think about. So we're gonna run through that on Mondays um, instead of the Mass Effect game. But the Mass Effect game will come back once we have our players back for that. And then on Tuesday, the normal Tuesday game is going to be on hiatus, and we're bringing back Into the Wildlands for Tuesday. So basically, Into the Wildlands is moving to a different portion of the world that we're on. For basically, we're trying to help free some dwarves. I think I'm trying to remember. I just know there's going to be shenanigans. There's going to be a warg in the party for those that know bestiary. So one of the players is actually going to play a warg. That's going to be fun and interesting. And then the Chimera Collective, we're going to have either a Gear Forged or a War Forged. I'm not sure what we're calling them in Chimera because I don't know if they're technically from Eberron or not. So too many confusion. Basically, a metal person. So that's going to be interesting on that end. And then on the Saturday we're still doing the sister shows. So next Saturday is going to be Withered Waste. Still, we do have a new member, Sugarlove, who is playing. Oh God, what the hell name was the character? I can't remember. My brain can't remember because it was my first time seeing that character be played. Um, but I believe they're. God, I can't remember what they are. Check the
I'm
VOD.
just dropping some. I'm just dropping some stuff into our channel for you,
Yeah.
Azure. May I help
Like,
here?
check the VOD. That. Um, oh, it's Juniper. It's Juniper. I forget what
Yeah,
Juniper
and it's
was.
Darvasta, not Dravinia.
So there's that, and then the 25th. Um, I have to see what we're gonna do for 25th because we're gonna be a player down, and it's gonna be an early day because I have a company function that is a night event, so it's gonna be a little bit early. It's gonna be a shorter session for the 25th. So I'm not 100% sure if we're just gonna call that game, and then just pick up the next session from there, or we're gonna just go with what we have and just end it early. So we'll see. We have time, but that's pretty much it. We love your faces. Check out the YouTubes. I have to remember it's. I'm used to doing YT for YouTube because most people have it as just YT. And I don't know if we're going to have it the first Saturday of next month, which would be the second, the Behold Lore show. It might be something that's pre-recorded and then done. I am not 100% sure. We will update everyone as we get more information and settle, things out. Summertime gets a little weird because a lot of people in the crew have family obligations, and that obviously trumps our D&D stuff. So, and that's pretty much it. So we will catch you guys on the flip. You have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye. Yes, I knew you're on.